Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Ed and you're watching Mission Ed Possible. So thanks for joining. Looks like we already have one person in the chat, Emily UK. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. And hopefully you stick around and come see us next week. Okay, so first off, I moved the lights around. I don't know if you guys can tell. My wife and I spent quite a while messing with that. So my problem is my head, like I'd have to sit like right here in order to see them perfectly. So whatever. Anyway, let's get into it here. Okay. I didn't get music going. Oh well, we'll be all right. Okay, so let's start off with Chuckie Egg. Okay, so I had never heard of this game before, and actually I was talking with a guy on Twitter. His name is Bitmaps Retro. He has his own YouTube channel, and he decided to play this, and he talked about it, and I asked, "Oh, so is this something I should stream?" And he said, "Only I think he said something like if you don't value your sanity." Or something to that effect. So I was like, well, I guess I got to try it then. I played around with it. It's not bad. Let's go with, it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how you play 4 players unless you move the controller around. So one of the things I did notice with this is it is very fast. And also the collision detection is very touchy on the ladders, but other than that, it's not horrible. One of the things I noticed about this game, is that it's weird how when you're up against a wall and you jump, it makes you go away from the wall, which is very, very odd. So you have to like jump, away from a wall, which is. That's not, it looks like they totally intended for that, but it's weird. Not horrible, it's just kind of odd. Okay. Just a little, simple platform game, kind of like Load Runner or one of those. I think the biggest problem I have with it is the ladders, and the speed is okay. Actually, I don't mind being too fast, but it does seem a little faster than it should be. Oh, that's right. You can't jump over enemies. That's kind of annoying. Oops. Whoops. That's kind of funny how you come from like a yoke kind of thing at the beginning, which is odd. But don't get too upset. You've beaten one of the top 10 scores. Please enter your name. All right. 1 player. Kind of curious on how it would work for 4 players, because I already said that. Oh well. Okay. That is such a weird mechanic that you can't be up against the wall to jump. There's this chicken going. So it's kind of weird that your enemies are, what are they? Vultures? I mean, they're bird of some sort. But you'd think it'd be like wolves or something that would eat eggs or chickens and stuff, not actual birds themselves. Where is it? Oops. I will say this game doesn't bother me. I mean, I know people, I guess people don't like it, but meh. Whatever. The music gets maybe a little irritating after a while, but... Ah! Forgot to jump off. Oops. I guess I can't jump from there. Whoops. Too early. Oh well. Whatever. Okay. That's probably enough of that. Let's get to the chat here. Hi, Ed. Welcome, Sea Falcon 030. Appreciate you being here. Let me pop out the chat so I can see a little easier. Okay. Nice background. Annoying music. Yes. Oh, yeah. Hungry Channel. Hi, Ed. Happy to see you streaming. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Emily UK. Chuckie Egg 2 on Atari ST and Yolanda good if you want to suffer. You know, I do a lot of suffering on this channel, so eventually if it makes sense to check it out, I will. And nice background, annoying music. Whatever. I mean, again, I have seen much worse. So yeah, it looks like it was available for like every platform. Actually, it looks like it all ZX Spectrum, BBC Micro, and the Dragon, and then MSX. I mean, it was on everything, just about. But apparently, the 8-bit version's better, so that's fine. Okay, let's get on to something maybe a little bit less torturous. Let's go with Game Over 2. I remember there was I think my buddy Chris and I had this game as, I don't think we had the full game. I think we had a demo, and it was enough to have the sample at the beginning that says Game Over 2. And I remember my buddy Chris would always say that all the time, just for whatever reason. So not a bad shooter. The issue I have with it is the fact that it's only, a quarter of the screen, or half the screen, I guess, depends. But that's kind of like, I mean, I know they probably did it for performance reasons, but I'm not a fan of it taking up half the screen with stuff that shouldn't be there. The big old logo and stuff like that. I like the way the ships rotate. I think that's pretty cool. But, truly kind of I would say kind of a unremarkable shooter. The way the movement on there is not super smooth. I keep dying, of course. That's annoying. Whoops. Oh, that was quick. Oops. But, not a whole lot going on here. But, it's okay. It's kind of weird. The asteroids seem to sort of deform as they move. I guess they're supposed to be turning or rotating, but it looks odd. Yeah, it's dynamic. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot to it. I mean, you have multiple zones, sure, but as far as shooters go, nicer to have power-ups and all that. So it's pretty basic. Zone 2. Another question is there a game over 1? Because I don't remember there being one. I guess this game was also called Fantas in some markets. Yeah, so I don't know. That was news to me. I saw it and it had the box art for Fantas. I was like, okay. Those things that pop up from the bottom are kind of annoying to deal with. So I don't think you can destroy them. I think they just annoy you. Ooh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. But yeah, getting some slowdown. Oh, bad. And I don't think that's in the emulation either. I think it's in the game. Oh! Oh yeah, noticeable slowdown going in the cave. Don't know why, but probably that one monster there that is the segments. More sprites or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is getting a little irritating. That's getting hard to play, actually. Guess I'm shooting smoke rings? I don't know what those are. Or spinning shrimp? I don't know. It's kind of weird. I can't do anything during that time. It's like, alright. So now I land. What the heck is that? Ah! Okay, that's kind of cool. It's a totally different game. Weird. Okay, now that's bizarre. What the heck am I writing? It's like some alien or something. They should have led with this. That would have been much more interesting to me than a standard shooter game. It's like, I wonder how many people have never even got to the this section because of just the lameness of the other part. This is funny. They're like on frogs and stuff. It's weird. Or aliens, probably, but... Yeah, I guess it's kind of a frog. Alright. And I'm in a... I can't really jump or anything, which is weird. Alright. Well, that was... I gotta say that was sort of a... redemption on the getting to the 4th or 5th zone or whatever that was. But that was kind of neat. Again, I think they should have led with that the creature that you're hopping on. Okay, let's see. I was on my daily walk when you went live. Now back home. Thank you for joining, Gunstick. Appreciate you being here. And Keops, thank you for joining. And oh yeah, so Hunger's already there. Okay, cool. Let's go to Chuck Rock. This one kind of cracked me up. The intro is pretty funny. So this goes too fast to read it, but I don't know if it's a 50 hertz, 60 hertz thing, but unfortunately there's no sound effects or anything during this. It's a neat little animation though. I love like the stubble on his chin. That'll work. Come on. Okay. So it's kind of weird. One of your attacks is to use your belly. And I think it's funny how he like closes his eyes every time you do it too. And also if you jump, and then you can kick if you jump. The animation on it is just they did an amazing job with the animation on the how his arms move up and down. I don't know. I dig it. The one problem I think with the tack that I have is the fact that it is it's really short range. So you have to be like right on top of a guy in order to hit him with it, which is kind of annoying. I love his little his, you know, when you get hit, his mouth thing, you know, his mouth opens up, and I don't know, it's just very different. I don't know what the heck that is. It's a walking rock. I don't know. So this is egg hatch. Guess not. Can I jump on that? Yay! Cool. I'm on a brontosaurus. All right, cool. Okay. This looks like, oh, just another level. Okay. Looked like it was something special. Ouch. Love it when he dies. You can just see his feet. Wish you could use the foot wall on the ground. That'd be much better. Whoa, that's going way down here. What do we got down here? Food. It's like a rock with legs. Oh, guess I don't want to be down here. Oops. Ouch. That hurt. I gotta start over. That's annoying. Ouch. Ow. Big rock. Man, the attack is just really short. All right. 3,600. Ooh, ah. Let's see if I can get some music going on here. Apparently can't. Oh well. Let's see if I can get some music going here. Killing enemies with your fat belly has no price. I like it. Let's see if. All right. So now I have some music here. Probably not the best for this game, but let's go. Just so there's some background music. If you hit it just right, you can do like this jumping kick thing, which is cool, but it's kind of difficult to do. It's like hit the jump, kick. Ah! Digging the brontosaurus. Can't really break a rock with my belly, I guess. Ouch. Sucks there's not a checkpoint or something. Let's start all the way at the beginning. Oh, that's kind of cool. Got kind of knocked upward. What is that? Oh, is that a thing? What do I have to do? Oh. Oh, weird. That's kind of cool. Nice. Heart is good. Oh, that's not good. Those are kind of thorny. I'm kind of thorny. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, bad joke. Gonna have to change this playlist. This is not working for me today. Too relaxed. Ah, I hit the. That's what I did before with hitting the. Hitting the spikes, or the, not spikes, the whatchamacallit, bushes. Oh, I keep doing that. That's interesting. Oh. Keep trying to hit that rock for some reason with my belly, and for some reason the rock keeps winning. I don't know why. Don't hit me. Okay, cool. What else am I supposed to do here besides? I mean, I guess I can go down this way. I do like the fact that it's really, what am I supposed to do here? Jump on him? I like the fact that it has a lot of vertical, they use a map that's very vertically oriented too. So it doesn't really matter where you go. You can just go down, up, wherever. I like it. Okay, let's first change the playlist here because this is just too relaxing. I'm gonna start going to sleep. Let's go with let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hungry. Problem starts when you actually do it in real life. Yeah, that's tends to be a problem. Moon Ove. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Let's see what we got next. So, going from a couple platform games and shooters to a little bit slower game here. That's okay. It's pretty cool, actually. Chrono Quest. I was checking this out. Yeah, this is one that takes a little bit more effort than normal games. So actually read the manual a little bit. I know, crazy. I don't think there's any music here, is there? Maybe. Don't want to be playing music while they're playing music because that would be bad. There we go. So there is quite a bit of a backstory in this game. And I could probably find it in the manual and read it, but basically it's a game about time travel. You're actually trying to solve puzzles in this, wherever you're at. And it's kind of interesting. It took me a bit to kind of figure out what all you're trying to do. Hi Thomas. No problem. You're just fine. Okay, I've kind of gotten the more lesser good games out of the way, I think. So now we got more good stuff coming up. So as I was saying, so Chrono Quest is I would say a point and click adventure game. And so one of the things that's interesting is the thing that was kind of tripping me out at first. I was thinking that it was, like you could turn around and stuff. And no, it's really more like very much like a text adventure in graphical form. So you can click on things. So you can click on we have to look at this and we can find a punch card. Okay. We can also look at, say, this, and it says the ornamental sphere of this column is missing. Okay, fine. We can look at the door. There's a door under the staircase. Now, one of the things that was tripping me out is I wanted to go through this door, and I finally figured out that if you click on the direction that it looks like you could go, that's how you go there, which is a little bit odd, but whatever. It's too dark. We need some way of lighting it up. But we can go west here and see the dining room, and you can click on the magnifying glass to see, it'll describe everything. Beautiful table, period chairs, nothing else. I believe we started out if I remember right in the manual, we started out in like this 1920s, not a castle, but a nice house, I guess, mansion, I guess. So if we go north, I think, we can go to the kitchen. So we can look at each thing. Has clock. You can look. This is it is a strange oven. I don't know what that is. I believe you can do a push pull, I think. And then we can look at it, see if there's anything going on with the oven. Not seeing anything, but we can open it and close it apparently. No effect, whatever. Okay, so we can open and close it. We can go through and do the same thing here. And we can bottle some wine. Okay. And I believe we can do a get. I don't see anything to take. This is a little bit odd. It's like you can click on the get button and it doesn't, you have to like be on a certain spot, which is kind of irritating. It doesn't seem like an object appears when you find it. But we can, no, I don't want to do that. We can, we can open up different cabinets and look inside, and so you can interact with things, which is kind of cool. Probably can't do that, but let's see if we can grab this bottle of wine. Okay, so we have a bottle of wine. A bottle. All right. Let's see. Don't see anything special. Can we push pull on the drawers? Probably not. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can push pull on the drawers as well as the cabinets. So that's kind of cool, actually, the fact that you can interact with all of these things. I don't think there's anything here, but whatever. I did see one thing that I could do in the game, and I was like, okay, this is enough to where I can move on. So if we go back, I believe it's southeast or south, we can go back to the dining room. East goes back into the foyer, and then we get into the, not there, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. We can click on different objects in here. So we can look at the book. It's a book on the subject of prehistory. We can look at lampshade. This is the important part. It's the ornamental sphere. So if I click on the get, I now have an ornamental sphere in my inventory. So now I can go back here, and then I did this before, and I'm trying to remember how I did it. I think I say drop sphere. Oh, I did this again before. It's like it drops it somewhere in the room, and I had to find it. It like drops it, but doesn't show where it dropped it. I believe I had to do a use object, which is it this one? Not interesting. Where did I do that? I did get it to work, and I'm trying to remember how I did it. What's this? Blaze. Let's see. Push pull. I don't think it was that. It wasn't drop. This was like resume, which is kind of interesting. Trying to remember the button that I had to hit in order to make it. So if we go back to our inventory, and we can try. I can't see anything to take. Let me try this again. But yeah, it just drops it on the floor, which is irritating. And I only found it over here by trial and error, which is not ideal. How the heck do I do this? Well, anyway, so if I can go upstairs, and we can look around here as well. So we can see, find a small key. We have to get it. But the interesting thing here is that it shows it up here, but then you have to click on the statue in order to actually get it. Can't see anything special, but you can look, again, this is a thing where northwest goes through that left-hand side door, which is an odd way to do it. But whatever. Let's see if I can open this drawer. See if there's anything in here. And so you end up like clicking on the magnifying glass on everything in the room. Let's see if I can open. Oh, okay. It's kind of annoying. You can open everything, but you can't do anything with it. It's like, okay. Don't see anything special. Okay. And I don't think I can go anywhere else up here. So we go back southeast, then we can go northeast, and we can go through that door. So we have a different bedroom. So we can actually try, not get, but we can do a push-pull on that. Okay, cool. A sheet of paper scribbled with numbers. Okay, so I can take it, maybe? This is the thing that I dealt with. It's like, okay, so how do I say I want to grab the sheet of paper? Okay, I did grab it. Now what's weird is if you do like an examine on this, it is a series of numbers. Okay. Has click, but I don't see what to do with it. I mean, not that I need something to do, but I guess I got the some wine. I don't see how to like read it or anything, and it may be that I just need another button here to figure it out. Let's see. So these are, obviously these kind of games are ones where you have to play with it and, check out everything in the room, see if there's anything special. A painting of something in French that I'm not even going to try right now. Push pull doesn't do anything. Let's see if I can take the painting. Nope. But I could maybe try to open these doors, see if can I do anything here? Oh, wrong button. What? It's like, what? I beg your pardon? I don't even know what button I hit. This is I think a use button. Let's see if we can look inside. The cupboard is still rather full. Cupboard is still, okay. Is there anything? I guess there's nothing for me to get. I can try taking. So it's, a lot of just random clicking and trying to figure out where, what to do here. I do want to see if I can figure out how to put this thing on there. So let's see. Let's see, is this it? Where? It's not interesting. There we go. Okay, so that's one of the puzzles. I have no idea what it actually did. To try to look around to see if anything changed. And it's a fake cupboard. Interesting. What is a fake cupboard? I guess just something that looks like a cupboard, but you can't open it. Oh, okay. So that's a use object. I think that's what that is. Okay. So yes, I don't know. By putting that thing on there, it didn't really. I don't know if it did anything. I mean, obviously, it should have done something, but it's hard to say what it actually did. But in any case, it's a fun little game. It's one of those things that people, it came up on lists of, best games kind of thing, and I do find it interesting. It's one of those things now that it's hard if you have to keep clicking on every little thing, click, just to try to see if there's anything interesting. So you end up clicking on everything. But it's okay. I don't know if I would be wanting to play it anymore, but it was neat. So, okay, let's move on here. French companies released a lot of great adventures. I love Bargain Attack and Cruise for a Corpse. I actually have Cruise for a Corpse on the list for, I don't know if it's next time or the time after. I actually was got organized and I actually planned out the next couple of weeks. So yeah, Cruise for a Corpse is on the list. Delphine Software. Yes. I actually would like to do maybe a special on them just because they did a lot of good stuff. Let's see. I need to complete the ladder someday. Yeah, I checked it out a little bit to see, how it is. Obviously, it's a little slow for streaming, but it is kind of cool if I can show a little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Delphine, went crazy when they did, Another World and Flashback and all that stuff. I know there's a Flashback version they ported Flashback over to the ST, but it was never actually released. But I do want to cover that at some point, which would be cool. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Next one is called Never Mind, and it's a Psygnosis title, but very different compared to most of their titles. And let's see, I don't remember if it has music or not. Let's see. I will admit, this game took a while to figure out what to do. I had to look it up quite a bit. Okay, so this music will get annoying after a while, and I'll turn it back on the other stuff. But so you have this guy, and you're trying to go onto these little portals, and that makes you go onto like a different surface, which is very odd because you have like a piece in your inventory, and you have to basically swap it and make the picture right. That trying to figure that out took me way too long. I haven't figured out the second level, so this should be interesting. So that took me a good 15 minutes or so to try to figure out. Another one is how to use the portal. It's not the button, it's the down button, or down arrow, or down on the joystick. So this one is kind of weird. So I've got the biggest problem here is that we have a time limit. So I can do a swap, which is kind of like, you can, I'm not sure what the deal. Oh, I think I know what it is. So we have to go up here, swap that one for that, or no, for that. And then I don't know where the other piece is all the way over on the other side. That's annoying. So it makes you this wouldn't be a bad game if it didn't have a time limit, or if the time limit wasn't crazy long. So you can't go backwards. You have to go, that way. And it's like it's really weird. Kind of I know I'm making one too many moves here when I'm doing this. It's very, very odd. But we play a lot of odd games here just because it's a little bit more interesting. Okay, so I think actually the problem is what I need to do here is I need to get this piece. No, let's see, can I go? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to go here. And then go down, grab that piece, go up, down. The time limit is what makes this just kind of crazy. So I can go up here, and then right here. Did I not get it? No. What did I do? Oh, that's right, down here. Time limit. Getting there. At least, oops. At least it's, it looks like it's the same as far as what you're having to do on each level. So it may be just a matter of getting faster. Not quite sure what's going on that screen. Okay, so last time I wasted a lot of time getting on the wrong plane. I was reading something about this game, and it's like the problem is, the problem is even with the, I keep wanting to hit the button to swap. Even with the, with the time limit, it just makes it so that even if you do everything just right, you are, with the time limit, it makes it super hard. Okay, so we got past the second level. Now, the third level is probably going to have 3 pieces. That's going to get nuts, or 4 pieces or whatever. Okay, no clue. Oh, wow, and it moves. All right. Cool, I think. Okay, so I'm on this level now. Actually, I don't want to be on that level. I want to be on the side to be able to get that piece. No. There we go, I think. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, weird. Okay. I have no idea where this goes, but I'm going to place it down. That's not it. No. There we go. I don't think is right, but it's at least close. Okay. The game itself, the concept of the game, in my opinion, is amazing. I've never seen a game like that, as far as having to walk around and do that on different axes, and that's the part that just tripped me out when I was playing this game. I think that if it had a more reasonable time limit, or maybe you got a certain amount of points depending on how much time you took, I think that would be totally reasonable. It's like, well, if you want to take all day, you just won't get bonus points or something. Fine. But it's the concept is, I think the biggest problem I have with it is the controls and the time. Timer, yes, but the controls, I mean, obviously this wouldn't work if you didn't have a guy walking around to do the controls like this. But I just, the concept of it just trips me out. At least you can kind of get to a point where you memorize things. Now, there is a way to play with or do something with the mouse, but I tried doing that for a bit and it didn't seem like it worked enough to actually play with it, because you have to do up, down, left, right. I was like, does it work with the keyboard? And I did not have any luck with it. So, once you have it down, once you have the pattern, you do learn a pattern and you can get better at it. There's a lot of trial and error that is part of the problem here. Oh, okay. So I can go that way. I remember I could go. The moving puzzle is just kind of trippy to me. Oh, yes. I think this was the one. Yeah. And then we can do that. No. Maybe I went into that one and then I went. Okay, there we go. And then I want to say I did it there. No. There. Click. You just have to do swaps every time. Okay. And running out of time. The controls do make it fun. And by fun, I mean nerve-wracking. But I don't know why, but I want to keep playing it. It's kind of addictive too, even though it's, certain aspects are annoying. I think because it's so unique. It's... Now, there's ways I think of there's like a 2x and 4x bonus thing that you can do on there, which is like, I think if you do it even faster or something, you get more points. And it's just like, no, I'm good. I mean, I guess if you know the puzzle really well and you know all of the moves to make, fine. But yeah, not for me. So. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna mess this up here. Okay, cool. Only way is to memorize the moves so you can get through in time. Yeah, that's true. You have to memorize it. And, that's what it comes down to. And what it is. Okay, I think. Oh, I can walk up. That's right. That's kind of weird. How is it that I'm able to walk up the wall to get to there? That seems a little odd to me, but whatever. Remember right, this one was... controls. Even if you know exactly where it goes, the controls will hurt you. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oops. Come on. Yeah. It's too hard. Okay. It's probably enough of that. Torturous, but it's a cool game. I gotta say, I find myself playing a game like that just because it's interesting. I don't know. So, okay, let's get on to something very different. And that is Microprose Golf. I almost said Microsoft. So, I am not a golfer. Clearly, you're not a golfer. But here's the thing. I actually like golf games. I don't know why. It's just... waiting for a mouse click. What is it? I'm just waiting to get through the music. I hate it when they don't have skippable intros. Okay, Gunstick, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. See you next week, hopefully. And have a good one, man. Okay. Let's do a new round. Metal, I guess. So it is mouse-based. The controls are a little wonky, but it's not horrible. It just took me a minute to figure it out. Everything is this button there. Okay, the arrow button. Let's turn on get some music going. All right, so with this, we click, and it does have a very similar thing that most golf games have, and that's you click, click, click kind of thing to try to get it to work. It is a 3D game, which is very cool. Early 3D games are always interesting to me. I mean, we had no acceleration or anything like that, so everything had to be software, so usually rudimentary. Hopefully it's aiming me the correct way. Looks good. Looks like I'm on the fairway. Yeah, usually these games, they pick the right club and they point you in the right direction, and then it's up to you. So, pitching wedge. So 105 to the flag. So I got to use a pitching wedge at full bore here. I don't know if I hit that right, but it looks like it might be good. Oh boy. It's not too bad. Okay. Oh boy. I hate that with putters a lot of times. You like click and it's going immediately and you don't realize that it's actually going. Oh boy. Putting is one of the hardest things in my opinion on these games, because especially if you have angles and stuff going on, it can be rough. Let's see. Oh, come on. I did so great right up until the last little bit here. Let's angle a little bit. Seriously? Wow. Shot hit 10 inches. Okay, finally. No, I don't think I need to see a replay. I'm good. Eight strokes. Not the best. Okay. Let's keep the default. That's fine. But truly, this is actually, especially for its time, is actually a pretty good golf game. I honestly, I mean, at this point when I was on the ST, I didn't really play golf games, but I think the one that I most really, or the one I really liked was on the Neo Geo. It was got Turf Masters. Again, I don't play golf in real life, but I will play on the computer. I did not even see how far I need to hit this. Oh well. Not far enough. Okay, so pitching wedge, 40 yards. All right. So about half-ish. Not enough. 14 yards. Let's try again. That's a little better. Oh, off. It's off the green. Roll back on. Come on. Okay, little shot. Not that little. Okay. Still getting used to this game. Oh my God. Off the green? No. It's just going to be a finished fairway. It's off the green again, isn't it? Oh my God. Pitching wedge, 17 yards. I think part of the problem is that it's knowing where it is, like where in the power band it is where you're trying to go. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't horrible. Let's try again. It's really close. Wow. There we go. If you go for sports games, you should look at Advantage Tennis. I was really impressed at it. I've not checked that out yet. I'll have to check it out. I will say that most of my sports that I like, 11 strokes, wow, are kind of limited to golf games. Although I will try out just about anything. So that's one thing. Okay, let's try a 7-iron, 147 yards. I'm not sure what the range is, but I will whack it and see what happens. Oh, that's no good. That's in the water. Okay, so it does lay me up a bit. Okay, pitching wedge. Okay, just have to get used to where the power band is. It's not bad. Okay, so 11 feet or 21 feet is a pretty big putt. Oh wow, we got a major dip there. Okay, let's see what we got lay of the land. I don't see any reason to not go straight. Okay, 21 feet. Okay, 5 feet. Man, this is a very, very hilly green. 3 feet. Really? Let's try that one more time. There we go. I gotta say, I'm digging this. It's... I mean, the graphics are lesser than a modern game, but it very much plays exactly the same as a modern golf game. So it's one kind of nice thing. Okay, so I'm in the rough, I think. 182 yards. Oh wow, it didn't let me go any further. That was annoying. That's gonna land in the water. No! It's gonna make me. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I gotta with a 5 iron. I gotta hit it hard. I wonder if I can just let it go, and then maybe. Well, no, it probably needs to be hit. Almost on the green. Okay. I thought it was going to go off. Oh, that was close. It was like right over the hole. Now I'm on a pitching wedge. Great. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Come on. Ooh, that wasn't too bad. All right, let's do this. 3 feet. Ah, wow, I actually putted something. All right, cool. You guys get the idea. This is actually, again, it's just as good as any modern golf game as far as the mechanics go. Sure, the graphics aren't there, but who cares? For the time, these were amazing graphics. So I am a fan, I gotta say. So let's go on to something a little bit more exciting. First of all, let's see. I didn't suggest football, soccer games, even though we're in Euro season. You know, I actually, when I was first starting this stream or this channel, I did a lot of soccer games. So I kind of got a lot of those out because people were wanting lots of them. So I was like, all right, sure, I'll try it out. And found out that I am not good at soccer games. Not that I'm very good at a golf game, but, you know, I was getting better. So let's try out Action Fighter. So this one kind of tripped me out. Not really tripped me out, but it was interesting to me because it looked very much like Spy Hunter. But it is different. Let's see, does it have music? No, okay. So we're on a motorbike or a motorcycle, but it does have like the spy kind of guys. I guess we're trying to get those flags. That's cool. I didn't realize that. And so we have very similar stuff that Spy Hunter has, as far as like the, you know, a helicopter trying to mess with you. There's a weapons van. I'm just like when I hear this, like I think of, you know, it's like dun 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 dun. But it's I know it has a lot more going on. Actually, I was reading some stuff about it, and it's like I'm like, this is just Spy Hunter on a motorcycle. It's like, no, it's a little different. One thing I will say is, in some ways, I like it better because it Spy Hunter is actually really hard, and the reason why, in my opinion, is because of the fact that you got so much stuff going on with all your weapons and everything, and it's manual. Well, I mean, it's got the high and the low, and it's like the low speed isn't fast enough, and the high speed is way, way, way too fast. And so it becomes really difficult to stay on the road. So, I mean, in some ways I could kind of see preferring this. But you get into the weapons van. All right, take care, Sea Falcon. See you next time. Okay, so you can get the weapons van, and the cool thing is you get, oh wow, I got a missile too. Right on. So when the helicopter comes back, I can, maybe if I still had it, I could shoot the helicopter. But there's like, guys, indestructible guys you have to knock off the road, and there's a lot of, I don't know if I can go over here, a lot of Spy Hunter-esque type stuff with this. And I believe you eventually get into different vehicles and all that too. I think this guy will bomb me. No, maybe not. But I will say, because because there's not a gear shift or high-low I don't know if I should call it gear shift. It's a little easier to play. Aw. One of the things is I'm not sure what I'm trying to kill as far as bad guys. I know there's, bad guys that are messing with me and stuff, but maybe I'm just, shooting civilians and not wanting to. Let's not fall off the side of the road. And I think it's interesting, it has a timer, similar to Spy Hunter. You just keep playing until your timer runs out. Oh, how did I die? It was a ramp. Oh well. That was funny, the van got like bounced off the ramp. But I truly feel like Peter Gunn should be playing. Here, let's move on to the next one. So someone mentioned Bomb Jack last time, and so I thought I would play it since I hadn't played it on the stream yet. Can't remember if this has music. Oh yeah, music over and over and over again. Alright, no worries. So I am not a big Bomb Jack player. So forgive me if you're yelling at your screen going, why don't you do blank, whatever. As you guys know, ooh, wow, I actually lived past that. Starts getting a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. It becomes really hard to avoid it all. Okay, cool. Got all the bombs. I know some people swear by this game. I know, it's an arcade game, obviously, but it's not one I ever played in the arcade, so I didn't have a lot of exposure to it. Quit crowding me, jeez. Ah. Oh, I think that was game over. No, I thought it was game over. I will say it's a good conversion. It does very. I've seen the arcade and it looks very similar to this. So, for what it's worth, I mean, again, I know there's a lot of people that swear by this game. It's like, I don't like the fact that it takes forever for you to fall, so you have to plan it out to where it's like, okay, don't fall into bad guys. Ouch. Ah, that didn't take long. Oh, I was gonna die there. It's like I find myself hitting the button harder to try to make him jump farther. Ah. So it does appear that you can push down to go down faster, which is helpful. Didn't even try that before, so. Oh wow, okay. All right, let's get on to it. Something else. Cool game. Again, it's it's an arcade conversion, and yeah, they show up on a lot of the best of kind of lists, and it's like, all right, fine, I'll cover it. Okay. Next up, we have Castle Master. This one I had never seen before, and it's obviously it was stuff on showed up on best of lists, and I gotta say this game is actually very cool. I'm guessing, Hungry, you're asking about you're saying about Castle Master. It has a lot of stuff going on. I haven't gotten really far, but it's just kind of cool. You pick your character, and so I hit one, and then whatever one you don't pick, the big bird will come on, or creature will come and create it. It'll come and carry them away. Bomb Jack. You mean the game itself or the conversion? I guess is the question. Okay. So one of the things that's interesting is, so this is mouse and it's keyboard based. Now this is kind of a interesting concept for the time. We really didn't have games like this back in the day, where you actually have a mouse that you can do stuff with and you can move around. Now it doesn't have mouse look, but you can look up and down with this button. It's like, man, if they'd have made it to where you could actually do mouse look, that'd have been amazing. Another one is, so you hit, it kind of has WASD controls, even though it's the arrow keys, and you're this guy, and looks like you have unlimited rocks that you can throw, and you're at this castle, and then you can go around, and let's see, we can we go find. One of the things that I don't like is you can't hit, you can't hold down the button. So if you hear my keyboard clicking, it's because I'm rapidly clicking my forward button. But there's a little hut out here. So do. Takes a minute. Let me turn on some music since it's no music. But so you can go in this hut, and it has these objects that you can interact with, which is really cool. It has, a table, and I believe this is a block of cheese, which you can right click on, chomp, chomp, ah. And, it has a table and stuff. And this was not, 3D objects, 3D games like this, I don't know of another one like this. I do remember playing one, it was called Legends of Valor, but I think it was super slow. It wasn't really playable. Well-placed rock is all you need to make the drawbridge fall with speed. Okay, nice rhyming there going on. So it gives you hints. Let's see if I can slide. Doesn't look like I can slide along the wall. I have to actually go towards the door. So we'll find the drawbridge here on the castle. Click, 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 click. Come on. Yeah, the shark and the moat. That shark is like really fast. He's zooming around that moat. So you can click on here and shoot at a button, which I thought was cool. And I'm like, wow, this is a really tall step, but you can make it over it. Okay, so we're in a gatehouse. So we can actually go over and look at the wall as well. I bid thee welcome, stranger, to Castle Master's realm, thine own twin self in danger to fall or overwhelm. Okay. So I believe we can walk through here if we time it just right. And so now we're in like a courtyard in a castle. So we can actually walk over here. You know, games like this was kind of always the dream back then, of having a world, 3D world you can walk around in. A true 3D world. Yeah, it's a little slow, but it's actually really cool. Igor's chamber, door to Igor's chamber. Okay. Doesn't look like I can open it. No keys found. Okay. It's interesting. It has an arrow pointing out. This door opens. Okay. You hear a cry. Kitchen. Okay. Interesting. Key collected. Ah, interesting. You had to look around to get that. Cool. Chomp, chomp, ah. Be interesting to try this at a maybe a 16 hertz to see, or 16 megahertz to see if it would actually be playable. I always like to try that with emulation, is to try things out with a faster speed to see if it makes it more playable. In some cases it does, which is kind of interesting. It is empty. Okay. We can look down here and see, what is this? No effect. Okay. Don't know what it is. Oh, that's kind of cool. It resets you. See, now in this kind of game where it's only using half the screen, or actually about 3/4 of the screen here, I totally give them a pass on this, because trying to do full 3D graphics, that's a tall order. So, cheese? What is that? Chomp, chomp. Hungry, thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. I will see you hopefully next week. Take care. Okay, see if I can open this door here. Out of reach. The door opens from that key. Okay, cool. Spirits. Bad guy. Kind of a cool looking monster. I'm just throwing rocks at him. Apparently, that's all I can do at him. Okay. Don't know what this is. Igor's chamber. Is there anything in here? Ooh, what's that? Gotta look down. Ooh, a key. And what's treasure? Nice. Let's reset. Yeah, it would be interesting to if they had implemented mouse look. Yeah, these days that's kind of we're used to that. Yeah, it's a standard issue for controls. But yeah, for these days, it's fine. Okay, so we went through that door. I didn't realize there was a hallway here. What we got over here? Oh, okay. That's looks like another door. Can I get past here? Maybe not. Interesting. Looks like it's a door of some sort that I can't get past. Okay. Okay, so let's look around. We go in other buildings. Looks like this is a well over here. Can I go in a well? key collected. Ah, cool. I couldn't see it, but apparently there was a key in there. So I believe the goal is that you're trying to save your twin, the prince or the princess, depending on who you play. Not sure what this hole is. Oh, that was a doorway. It seemed a little odd. Maybe it was a window that we crawled through. When my face is drained, I stare down open-mouthed. That sounds like a riddle. My face is drained. I stare down open-mouthed. Huh. Oh, spirits. Okay. In the water? My guess is I need to hit this lever. Hot baths. Okay. Click. Oh wow, could drain it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, let's go see what's down here. I wonder if I can just fall or if it hurts me. Arg! Sounds like it may have hurt me. Okay. But it looks like there's a thing over here. Oh, it's kind of neat. It has a, it shows a little key ring down there. I guess as you collect keys, it adds them to your key ring. Okay, that looks like everything else I can go through like that. Maybe it's just the drain. Well, why give me that ability to drain the pool if I can't like go through something or do something because of it? It seems a little odd. Let's see if there's anything else I missed down here. Anyway, these kind of games, I mean, if I'd have had this back in the day, I would have totally played the whole thing and beat it, because this has so much going on compared to a lot of the games of the day, in my opinion. Okay. Oops. It'd be nice if it was a little bit faster. It's kind of weird when I hit one of the buttons, the eye twitches. It's like, not sure what the point is of, what does that say? Door to staircase bolted inside. So in other words, apparently I can't get there from here. Okay. I drained the baths for some reason. What is that? Oh, it's a torch. Ah, I burnt myself. Ah! Okay. Wonder if I can go up there. No effect. Okay, it might be that I have to come down that way, but not up. So I don't have a ladder or whatever, or a rope or anything. Okay, so that actually looks like... Oh, I know. I know where I'm at now. That's interesting. So I came down this hallway after, or before rather, and now I'm in the other spot. So if I do this, doorway to stairwell, I guess I have to click on the need right key. I don't have the correct key. Okay, fine. You hear a cry. Okay. I don't know where. What's that? Oh, this is a window. Okay. Get some more cheese. But I guess that's the only food they have in this realm, in this game, I guess. So that is a window. It's a lot more obvious on the inside. I'm not sure what that is, but... Okay. No effect. North Passage. I don't know if I can get over that. Oh, okay. I can. More cheese. I don't know why people just leave their cheese all everywhere. It's like a waste of some good cheese. Let's reset. Another staircase. Bolted inside. Okay, same idea. Guessing that's a button. Click. Click. Oh, that'll work. Can I go on? Can I go through there? Can I duck? That's backwards. Forwards. Left, right. What's this button? Mighty. That's interesting. Maybe it's my ability. I want to be able to duck. I don't think I can. No effect. No effect. Okay. 2 destroyed. Ah, I guess this is like my kind of experience meter or something, or what I'm trying to do in the game. Can't go that way. That didn't have a handle. Kind of weird. Why would they have arrows? It's like, go this way in a castle. Seems a little odd. Go over into these buildings, see what we got over here. Horse. Doesn't look like I can interact with anything though. Oh, shoot. Did I kill it? I think I killed it. I'm gonna go get some hay. Not exactly sure what this is. This on the ground. It's a line of something. I don't know. Ooh, there's something over here, maybe? Key collected. Okay. Wonder if that's the one to open up the staircase. That would be kind of nice. Can I go through? Finally. Okay. Did I go through here? I don't remember if I did. I did. Okay. Maybe not. This doesn't look familiar. Oh yeah, this is where I came from. Oh no. Okay, so this is another way into the I forgot what they called this. Gatehouse. Okay. So I could have just turned right here and gone through this way. Oh well, whatever. Be footloose and fancy-free to weave thine way without cloths. That doesn't rhyme. It sounded like they were trying to rhyme. Without gloose? I guess not. All right. Well, you get the idea. Very cool game. That was one that I think if it were faster, it would be a lot more playable. Right now, it's a bit slow. So, yeah. So let's go on to the next one here. So Thomas, it reminds me of Driller. I would say Driller has better controls. I have not tried Driller. I should add it to the list. Will do. And Hungry, I already said goodbye. So let's go to the next one here. So we're actually a bit early today, but I kind of did that on purpose so that we would have more time for certain games like Castle Master and Mean Streets. So Mean Streets I had and back in the day, and I remember absolutely loving it. And I think it had to do with the fact that, well, the subject matter of it is kind of futuristic. You're a PI, and basically you're sent on this quest to find out what happened to your client's father. He was supposedly, it made it look like it was a suicide, but she's not convinced. And you are a private eye named Tex Murphy. And they actually made, I believe, another game with this that was like, I think it was a sequel or just another one in this series. So it does use one thing that's kind of weird. It uses the joystick, but it has a mouse and keyboard. So, or rather it has a keyboard and joystick based thing. So it's a little odd, but whatever. Car is very cool looking. It reminds me of sort of a Ferrari without wheels. So it's actually like a speeder car or a kind of it's actually a flying car. So here we go. Yeah, I mentioned this. So you're in San Francisco, years 2033. Only 12 years from now. I don't think we still don't have flying cars yet. So I don't know if we'll get it by then. But investigate the death of her father, Carl Linsky. He's a prominent professor at the University of San Francisco and been working on a secret project. So basically, the idea is, she thinks it's murder. I already kind of mentioned this. So please refer to the Getting Started section of the manual for a list of your leads and some important suggestions. So it is a kind of adventure game where you actually have to take notes and stuff to try to figure things out. So we're in our car, our speeder or whatever. And if you actually hit H, like it said, it actually has all of the different controls, and there's a lot. So that's why they just do keyboard. And so there, you can control it with your joystick and stuff, and you can fly around, which is kind of cool. You can hit, I think if you hold down the button, you can take off. So you can have a flight simulator thing going on. And if you hold down the button and turn or go left or right, it will do, it will turn left and right like you would in a ship. Now, one thing that's cool is you can actually do a full 360 this way, which is always going upside down as a kid, it was always such a cool thing. So we got incoming fax. So apparently in 2033, we'll still have fax machines. I highly doubt it. Okay. So you get a fax from Vanessa. So Vanessa is your secretary, basically. Your administrative assistant person who helps you. And basically you get a message from her saying that, you need to go. It talks about him jumping off the bridge. And it was a suicide note. And then second page, she's been under a great deal of stress. So you kind of follow the trails around. Now, the thing is that if you don't have the manual, which I did not have, you would have no idea what to do next. And I really don't know how I got very far in this game. And it may be that I played it a little bit and then, didn't, just mucked around with it. I don't know how I got very far, but if you do have the manual, which I will bring up a thing here to actually bring up the manual, and it actually gives you some starting locations to go to. So the cool thing is in your ship, your car, you have a navigation computer, so you don't actually have to fly anywhere manually, as far as I know. The manual has some navigation codes where you can go, I want to go, I don't have it up here, but has Carl Linsky, Sylvia Linsky. I guess I could, I'll just punch in some numbers here. So there's Dolores Lightbody, was Carl Linsky's fiance. She lives at NC 4920. So I'm going to go ahead and punch in 4920 into the navigation computer. So we hit N, and then we can type in 4920, and it locks in the destination. And then we can hit A for the autopilot. So we can put in the location that we want to go and have the computer fly us there. Very cool concept. So it's sort of like it has its own little flight simulator kind of built in. And you can actually see where you are on the map. So yeah, I love it. It's got Eureka and Reno and San Francisco, LA and San Diego and Las Vegas on there. I actually grew up in a town kind of in between Eureka and San Francisco, about midway between those two. I don't want to enter a nav code, but I do want to hit exit or escape. So it's flying. Let's see, autopilot is still engaged. I wonder if it showed us where we were. Yeah, we're still at that pixel. So I'm not sure exactly where our, destination position and current position. Maybe we're getting close. Okay. Okay, we're landing now. Okay, so we can press E to exit. Dolores Lightbody lives in a well-kept Victorian house in a neighborhood filled with the houses of attorneys and bankers. Walk up to the front door and ring the bell. She answers the front door. Miss Lightbody. Not what I expected. She has the face of a Saint Bernard. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, so we can question her, and you can type in things. Now, one of the things they say is that you have to type things in perfectly in order to do it. So as a little animation, Carl was my fiance, and he had been quite upset lately. He was worried about the project he was working on. He wouldn't talk about it. In specifics, Carl lived at NC's 4660. But he didn't work there. So he says, I think he had a lab somewhere in the city. So we got a navigation code. And this was the thing you'd probably write down. So 4660. So you can bribe or threaten her, which is kind of crazy. If I had more things I could, I have a whole list of kind of things that I could ask her. Like in the manual, it talks about a password or passcode. Basically, there was all these different things that you can ask about. Let's see, let's do that again, and let's see if I can remember it. I think it was 4660. So I'm gonna try to go there next. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's go exit, and I don't think you can walk around. I think you're just in the car and going between different things. But so I'm going to just type in N and then go 4660. Destination locked. And then we'll turn on the autopilot again. I like games where it kind of shows you the different stuff that's out there. You can hit different monitors. So it has full, yeah, it is a full 3D game as far as it has, you can see where everything is as you go by. Press escape, exit. I am pressing escape, but it's not liking me. So review. There we go. Maybe because I was landing or something. So I can go hit E. 3-story. Oh, it crashed. Wow. Okay, I got 2 bombs. Interesting. Okay, well that kind of sucks. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I will have to mention that to this was a Paraputnik, wasn't it? And I think it was a hard drive adapted game. So I'll have to mention that there's a issue here. He's always looking for people to try out the games. So well, kind of ending a little early today. Any games you guys want to see me play? Since I still got another 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes. Especially if anything is in here that we've already covered. Some of these I haven't covered yet, but most of them I have. If you have any in here you see that you want me to fire up, I can definitely do that. Or I could try a random one I haven't tried yet, but that's always risky because most of the time it doesn't work. Mud Pies, huh? That was, as far as I know, that was like the first ST game. I think when I had done it before, it was someone mentioned the fact that it was like one of the first, if not the first, but one of the first ST games. So we'll do 1 player. Okay, so it looks like we need music. So I remember you're trying to, definitely has a food fight kind of feel to it. You're running around grabbing pies. Oh, I guess it does have music. And you're trying to throw them at the clowns, and then you're trying to exit. Or maybe just trying to exit. You don't have to actually hit them. You don't have to kill them all. I think they just keep coming back. Yeah, someone had mentioned, I don't remember who, but someone had mentioned when I had streamed it last time that this was like the first ST game, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, it has a very much a food fight feel to it. What I think is also interesting is the fact that a lot of the graphics are very much kind of McDonald's ish, which is kind of funny. I mean, obviously it's not Ronald McDonald as the clown, but the fries and the soda and all that totally are totally are like McDonald's. So that was funny. You don't see many M's on things. It's kind of hard to tell where you are when you start out. Gotta go get some fries and my McDonald's drink and a hamburger. So, wonder if this was released today, if they'd be if they'd have like infringement or something on it. Just because it looks very, very much like they're trying to go for McDonald's. Oops. Did I get a free life or something? It's not a bad game. It's challenging, that's for sure. I always have to like look around to find where I'm at. And especially since they are start moving at the same time, it's like I like have to scan the whole screen, and your character doesn't really stand out very well. And so you have to move it around, and then you finally kind of like, oh, that's where I'm at. Okay, cool. Yeah, very 8-bit feeling. Well, I mean, it was a very early game, so I'm guessing they didn't quite know how to make something great yet. Whoa, that was close. Oh, you can. Okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize you can. Seems like, am I running when I hit the button? No, maybe not. No, I guess not. I was like, seemed like I was running. I was like, oh no, just a placebo. Oh, ah. Takes forever for them to haul you away. There we go. Ah. Game over. All right. So that was Mud Pies. What else you guys see that you might want to have me play? We got another 12 minutes or so, or whatever. Or I can end early, but I figured, yeah, you guys are here. Might as well keep playing. I don't want to shortchange you guys on your your weekly Atari ST fix. So, which will soon be an Atari 8-bit fix as well. So I am planning on doing an 8-bit stream in addition to the Atari ST stream. It'll most likely be after the ST stream. So sorry, Euro guys. I know that's getting late for you, but it's something I've been wanting to do. I've been covering ST stuff for a long time, and it's great, but I kind of want to branch out to different platforms. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be starting that next week, but it'll be very soon. Randomizer. Why would you say that, Thomas? I can definitely show it, but I still haven't gotten great at it. So for those not in the know, Thomas actually made Randomizer. So let's go with English. Start new game or continue existing. Guide the marbles by clicking on the crossings on the floor. All right, we can do training. Okay, gotta remember how to play this now. That's right, you don't do anything on the. I don't think you do anything on the first level. It just automatically goes. Perfect. Okay, so find your way using the cursor keys, numpad, joystick, or joypad. Ooh. Interesting. There you go, Thomas. You ever seen that? Yeah, I could have done continue, but I needed a refresher. Sorry. Interesting. It opened up a debugger, it looks like, into a console button. step through. Interesting. I'll continue normal. It didn't like it. Interesting. Toss error 35. Wow. Oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. Because you just mentioned that it's disk access. I got to say that properly. Let's see. No. I still have free space on my drive, so it's not a out of space issue. I was thinking maybe I filled up my drive or something, but because you said it was disk access. That's interesting. Okay, let's try again. I guess I can continue existing. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's interesting. So it actually has both of them on there. So how do I select it? Select this existing game. Oh, maybe one? No? I don't see a way to select it. I'll just start again. Not a big deal. But I can go to the next level. Okay. Okay. It's been a while. Use the right mouse button. Keyboard control. Ah, okay. Thank you. Finished at position 1 of 1. Done. Okay. Wow. Huh. Not sure why I'm getting these errors. I never got these before. Let's see what I'm using for the emulation settings. See if there's anything weird. I'm using Mega STE 4 meg. Guess I could try changing it to STE. And I don't remember having those issues before though. And can go with a, I guess, TOS 162 UK version. Interesting. Oh, I didn't like that. That's for sure. Huh. Okay. That's kind of weird. Not sure why it doesn't like that. And I know we want an STE version, not a non-STE. It's running from hard drive, I believe. I mean, it's GemDOS, but I don't think I'm using the floppy version. I could be wrong. Let's see. Oh, maybe I am using the floppy version. We'll take it offline, Thomas. Let me know what I need to send me a message or something. I can let me know what I need to do to help you out. I'll have to look. It may actually be using the floppy version. I'll have to take a look. So in any case, I think we're done for the day. Thanks for joining. really appreciate you being here. And, as always, see you in the next adventure. Take care.